Alright, here we go. Alright, do you want to do the intro this time?
Yeah, sure. Alright, so in the top left corner, we have the purple Protoss LX, or also known as Legend. He was a famous Chinese pro. So PNZ is his clan. And then in the bottom left, we have the yellow Terran, known as LiOvEyouKh. So I'm just gonna say I love you, or ILU, because it's just a super
you
horrible.
don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, LiOvEyouKh. I'm just gonna say the Chinese Protoss and the Chinese Terran.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a PvZ. It's on what, R point you said?
R point.
Yeah, so it's an R point. Again, we're going on our way of just choosing the most random maps I can try to find. It comes from Gosu Gamers. You can find it. Also, you can find. Oh, what else? Something else I want to say. Oh yeah, it's from the Chinese ladder, like you're saying. As like these random level 15, 7, and 11 are coming up as well. I have no idea how their laddering system works, but it's very different from what we're used to.
Yeah, I would just assume that if you're at level 15, you're probably a Gosu, because LX is, at the time, he was probably one of the top 5 players. Yeah, he was on the Korean team. I think he was on, which is now known as Woojin okay. Stars or whatever. He was actually a member of that team back in the day. Like, he was one of, there was only a few Chinese ever to make a Korean team, and he was one of them. So he's pretty badass.
Pretty awesome.
And so the Terran's also going gas first again. Just want to point that out.
Yeah.
And I think the toss went gate first.
Oh yeah. You wouldn't get a simulator up really quick. You wouldn't get it up super quickly. There'd be no point to it. And I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this game. All I know is that I think LX's natural is gonna be really hard to take. If you look at that natural expansion for half a second, the way the ramp is positioned, you'd have to start making a wall from like down here, because like your naturals it's super hard to hold, but like how do you defend it well by holding your main base as well? It's like really difficult.
Yeah, I really don't think that you would do like a Bisu style forge cannon build on this map. I think you just mass up the 4 gates and all in. That's all you can do on this map, to be honest with you. That's really what I expect. I really expect that the Protoss will just go to 4-gate goon and try to win as fast as possible.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's already on that route. He's already gotten 2 gates up, so I mean, he's definitely gonna put some pressure here. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because with this kind of a map, you don't want to have to worry about, oh, will I be able to defend my natural? No, I'm going to go ahead and get out a lot of units, put the pressure on Terran, and then I'm going to take my second, or take my natural, and then I'll drop some cannons if I need it. But he doesn't want to be in that position where he's constantly having to worry about getting harassed. And so he's just going to be the aggressive player. I really think he has no choice.
True dat, man. True dat. I wonder. Yeah, it doesn't appear that he's gonna do a 2-fact either. Okay, so it's gonna be like an FD push. Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, you said, yeah. So he's got 4 Marines. Does he have a tank coming out? Yeah, he has a tank coming out. So I don't know if I agree with an FD push at this point, because I really think that he's already scouted the Protoss is gonna have 2 gates. And Protoss is obviously going to have quite a bit of units, like, and now I think, go ahead.
Yeah, if he really wanted to combat this, just put down a second fact, like, that's all he could have done. But he may actually stop, though, because what he's doing right now, well, first off, he's putting down a command center. Second of all, he never got an upgrade coming out of the machine shop, which pretty much identified that he wasn't really going to do a hard push anyway. But, Alex is already outside the base right here. He's going to slip up a Marine or 2.
Yeah, excuse me, something happened real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, like I was saying, he's gonna have to put max pressure on. He's just gonna have to keep reinforcing with goons and run into this base as soon as possible, because that's how this game dictates it for this map. Give me a second, I gotta fix my stuff real quick.
It's fine. We have an expansion coming out for LX right now, so we're actually gonna be seeing a. I guess he's gonna do a 2-gate into an expand. I guess. Definitely not the most economic, but probably the less greedy you can get. We have siege check, so I guess he eventually Terran's gonna bunker in.
Yeah, he really has to get a couple more tanks out.
Before he can push down, yeah.
Before he can put his expo out, yeah, because he just won't feel safe at this point. Yeah, now he's doing it correctly. Yeah, this is a pretty standard play, though. I think what we would have thought would happen on this map, though, Fitz.
Yeah. I mean, then again, I don't know. I mean, if this is a Chinese ladder, I don't know if it, like, manages to their careers or something, but, I mean, I think generally speaking, like, the best way you could probably try to become, like, a really high player is probably just go through a macro game instead of winning by cheese. I guess it's probably how most people look at it, so maybe both players just wanted to work on the game anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea where you even got this replay from, so...
Ghosted Gamers.
Oh, you got it from Ghosted Gamers? Okay. How long ago?
I just downloaded it.
So it was just up on the site?
No. Well, this was like the game. I believe was up by like on 07.
Okay, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, because I was just thinking about like Legend played forever ago.
Is he retired?
Yeah, I don't think he. Well, no, he might be playing StarCraft 2. I think every Chinese pro plays StarCraft 2 now. Super, F91. I'm almost confident LX probably played. But LX was super old when in 2007. He was probably 26 already in 2007. So just imagine how old he would be playing.
He's like a boxer then now, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the Chinese pros were really old at this point when they were playing. So now imagine they're probably like in their 30s, all of them. But they make a career out of it over there, so. I like this natural because it has a gas, and it seems like the last couple of replays we've been doing, unfortunately the Terran's been getting kind of screwed on the bases.
Oh yeah. The third, you mean?
Yeah, the third. I'm sorry. It looks like his third's gonna have a gas too. So either way.
All right, so LiOvEyouKh it's getting some more map control with Spider Mines here. We do have, I don't know what, Protoss is only up off of 5 gates now. Well, that means a good amount of gates, but again, he's kind of what I'm Asian did kind of against his Terran on that pretty awesome game that we saw. I forget what it was. I forget what the map was. Judgment Day.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
Yeah, on Judgment Day.
It's kind of like he went for a double Nexus build. Yeah.
And yeah, and he was I think his plan was initially to get up to 12 gates, but he only managed to get up to 7, which ultimately caused him to lose the game versus the Terran player. I don't think LX will be not as smart this time. I think LX will have his macro on point. He's already up to 5 gates. He'll probably get up to 8 eventually, and he'll have a nice economy while he's doing it.
Yeah.
But I like this play by the Terran as well. He's got enough. He's got some tanks siege, some not siege. So in case any aggression happens, he's not vulnerable. He's also dropping his academy now, and he's bumping up to 4 fact.
He's also finishing +1, I think. Yeah, he must be finishing at +1.
+1 attack or +1?
Yeah, +1 attack. Yeah.
Okay.
LX, so he still has 5 gates. He's getting Templar Archives. I wonder if we're gonna see some DT play.
Yeah, I'm just so lost on this map right now. I've never seen it, so I'm still trying to figure out what his strategies are.
Well, I mean, we have like a makeshift pylon wall from LX on the right side of the map to help defend any kind of vulture run by.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think it's the same generic play like fighting spirits come up on this map, but you just see it done in more of a different way, different style.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and another thing was too, I just lost what I was gonna say. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Keep going, Fitz. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, like, I think the same general principle off of 3 base will probably end up being the same. I mean, there's no backdoor. There's no. I mean, the map's big. It's probably the same size, or maybe a little bit larger. Basically, it's gonna be the same. The only difference, though, is that the Terran can't grab onto their 3rd base as easily.
You know,
I mean, yeah.
The more I think about it, I see that LX is going double forge. He's getting storm out, so he's just gonna have a giant army. I think that's his plan right now. It's just get as big an army as he can and just do one colossal. Hopefully, win. You know, he's not gonna try to do multiple attacks. I think he's just gonna try to macro up into one giant army and just destroy Terran.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough though because Terran will have that 3rd guess. Yeah.
He's getting some serious upgrades though right now. You know, and it's gonna be a lot easier for him to maneuver his units around because there's no like hills and cliffs and stuff for the Terran to really just whip his ass on.
Yeah.
And the way he's regulating the his base situation by pylon walling, he's also got this one at 12 o'clock where he's got the gas acting as a natural sim city. So he's planning this out strategically really well. He's gonna cut off one side of the map, it looks like.
Yeah, and I like the style from Alex, you know? It's really nice to have.
But, yeah,
it's 151 supplied to 164, so I don't know. I'm not sure if one big push, though, like you were saying, is really gonna beat this mech army. I mean, his upgrades are still behind, even if he is going double forge.
If he gets on 5 base versus 3 base and just powers up to max, and just gets a couple more upgrades up, and storm, I don't think the Terran has a chance in hell. And that's because, you know, the Terran has been really lackluster on laying mines and keeping his units active. He's just been turtling, and so the Protoss has really had free reign of map control lately. It would have been a lot harder.
So many vultures right now.
But I don't think Alex is worried about it because, like I said, he's not using his mines. I would be dropping mines all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, see, Alex is actually just going right at the vultures. He wants to. He's not afraid of them. So I really think that he's feeling dominant at this point. And he's actually taking another base, Fitz.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a Protoss favorite map.
Maybe.
He looks so comfortable on it.
I mean, it's a pretty big map, to be fair, but I think one of the reasons right now is that these pylon walls are just so good by LX right now. Like, the vultures are actually having a difficult time actually getting into anywhere.
Yeah, he's actually trying to attack the natural, and he's not successful so far.
Oh, but this pro transfer.
Oh, yeah.
That is big. That is big. His orbital tribunal's in the middle of nowhere as well.
Yeah, Alex really blew it right here. He should have been paying attention. And
10 pros were killed from that.
Ouch.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that what I Love You definitely needed to have happen.
Yeah, and it would have been horrible if he lost that Arbiter Tribunal too, because he's researching stasis right now, and that's going to be key for his army right now.
Oh yeah. All right, so
yeah.
Well, Terran's maxed, I think.
I just want your viewers to notice, like, me and you stress this all the time about how much Zealots you need. Look at where the Zealots are positioned. They're positioned in front of his goons.
Yeah.
I mean, we cannot stress this enough. Me and you say it all the time. We preach the Zealots when you're attacking a Terran tank force. And look at Alex just showing you. He's got it hotkeyed, you know, perfectly.
Yeah, if you're gonna hotkey one unit, it's Zealot for sure. Alright, Zealots are coming in. Still getting a little bit clumped up though, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. Zealots are still in the back though. Is there enough? Nice storm over there, and I think it might be enough. Yeah, I think Alex has got to take this very convincingly right here.
No, he backing off smartly because he saw that many sieged tanks. But that was a really good exchange for him.
Oh, I didn't see the other like 50 tanks on themselves. Yeah, with the amount of how many gates is he off of? That's gonna be somewhat important.
He's up to 8.
He's off of the 8 gates, yeah, okay.
He needs to get a couple more gates out though. His macro's gonna start lacking eventually.
Yeah. And right now he's actually pushing into like the one choke in the map right now. So it's gonna make it really, really annoying for Protest to really get into this. These Vultures will die, and I'm assuming the Spider-Mines will eventually get cleaned up as well. Arbiter is out though, so stasis could happen. Stasis field. Oh, the Spider-Man went off there. We need a stasis field.
He's not paying attention. He has plenty of energy, and he's not using it. Ugh.
Yeah. I think he wants to wait for a bigger army.
Wow. I really... I don't know what happened, but I think Alex might have just blown his opportunity. I was kept stressing that he wants to have that giant army and go in and attack, and I think he just mistimed it. So now it's gonna go into
that shuttle! Oh! That is bad. Yeah, I mean, this choke point's gonna be really hard to push out of too, because there's really no way to get around it either. Once you go all the way around, and he's actually made it impossible for him because he made a pylon wall there.
And yeah, here comes another surge of tanks coming over to join this force.
Well, it's about dead even in supply though, to be fair. But it's 6, and they're dead even in Harvester, so that is an equal supply in army. Alright, but LiOvEyouKh gonna go and attack the 12.
Yeah, you know, Alex has some idle probes too, and he doesn't have very good saturation on his probes either, on his minerals. So that could be
I think it's just because he has so many bases.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Zerg. A Zerg never really gets great saturation on any of their bases, but they have it for so long.
Yeah. Oh, nice stasis there.
Yeah, we got a nice stasis. Okay. So we'll save the 1 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, I really think
being a douchebag with the amount of turrets he's putting up.
Alex is really starting to figure out that about where he can move on the map again. Terran cut off that one choke effectively, but I think Alex finally realized after he took out the pylon wall, he can just cut off that section too. And it'd be really good to get a surround on that huge army, but you know, this Terran hard push is starting to push in.
Yeah, and actually, Protest is ahead in upgrades right now, FYI, but oh my goodness, he's getting in the natural. And these pylon walls will eventually fall. I'd like to...
But I don't think, honestly, Alex is concerned about the natural or the main anymore. He's more concerned about the top right of the map. That's more of his stronghold now. And he's actually pumping gates out at the other side of the map now, too. I just really think that he's not as concerned about that. And it's smart because he really can't engage that Terran army in that top left anymore. So just go ahead and start trying to base trade a little bit.
Yeah, he's not even producing out a lot of these gates right now anyway. Yeah, I think he's just gonna try to remake a base over here. 13 pros were just killed though.
He has a nice little army stuck in the main. Quite a few DTs on that and an Arbiter. But he can't go anywhere because he'll just everything will get destroyed by these 4 random tanks right here.
Yeah. He could try to recall out of there. If he has recall.
I don't know if he does.
He has recall. Yeah, he does.
Oh, he does? Okay. And there's one vulture attacking the 11 o'clock expansion. That's cute. And the cannon's not in range. Bummer. So anyways, nice storm again. Yeah, the Terran is trying to take out the
Few, a recall! I would have thought Stasis Sync would have been better there, but hey, it kills it off, I think. I hope.
Oh,
I hope that killed. I hope it killed it. Our Stasis now, man. Why? He recalled his own Arbiter.
He landed on a mine pit. He landed on a, with the recall and it blew up 4 goons. Ouch. And so what? From when went to a Terran map? I mean, a Protoss map has gradually become a Terran map.
Yeah, I know.
It almost reminds me of God's Garden, where impossible for anybody to win against a Terran.
That map is impossible to take expands on.
Or was that God's Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are horrible.
Every map is like way too open. Like, there's no way to wall it off.
And
yep.
I'm really impressed by I Love You. I would have thought that LX would have been dominating this game, but I wonder if I Love You is like Super or somebody else, like Loner, like a good Terran from the Chinese scene as well.
Well, I mean, he's half the level of LX.
But yeah, but that could have been like, this might have been his Smurf account too.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna say is, do you know the APM of both these players? Can you see that?
300 for LX and 320 for I Love You.
Wow. So that'll just tell you that, yeah, they're probably both programmers. Yeah, because LX is definitely a programmer, but maybe the Terran is like Super or Loner too. That could be a possibility.
Okay.
I'll have to check Ghost of Gamers later. But anyways, yeah, Legendary is actually gonna lose a couple of gates up in this top right corner. And
you know,
right now,
I think I'll just call this game right now. I think Terran's gonna win. LX, he's not. He has no gas bank. He's lost 15, or no, 13 SCVs have died somewhere. But
yeah,
I mean, look how much yellow is on the map. I mean, literally look how much yellow is on the map.
I was just about to say, look at how much mines are laid out all over the place. And I was really giving him a hard time about that earlier in the game, and he really took over after Coach BMW had to give him a pep talk. And look at these 3 tanks are about to wipe out a whole. Oh, the storm just misses, and he's gonna take out all these probes in the top right corner.
That's his last mining base too. Alright, he's probably gonna try to recall back on here eventually. He did a recall onto the 3rd base as well.
Storm.
He
Nice.
did recall on the 3rd base of the Terran, which he did kill that off.
Oh yeah, they're actually base trading right now. I haven't realized it, but yeah, the Terran actually has no bases. Did you notice that too?
No, I didn't. I actually did. I thought, well, maybe Alex does make a comeback. It could happen. I mean,
give me 1 second, Fitz.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be tough because both in the bottom. They're both in the bottom right-hand expansion, so they could both start off. Huh. Oh, ow! The Arbiter went down. That's not great. Okay. My mouse is like sweaty right now because I've been downstairs for so long right now. Perfect. I mean, let's look at the harvesters here. All right, so it's 27 to 26. I mean, they're dead even again. It's hard to imagine, but.
Oh man, I really think that. I don't think Alex can actually come back from this though, to be honest. Because he's gonna have to walk across so many minefields. And you know, there's still a pretty good amount of Terran units all around the base, but it really is a base trade at this point. Base race, excuse me.
I think it comes down to the Arbiters. like the recalls, like that's the only thing that's gonna allow him to do anything. In order for Alex to win this, I think he needs to have an army. He needs to have 2 arbiters, one to recall back. I think that's like the only thing. But there's just too much stuff. That arbiter's dead, and goodbye. And I don't think we're out of arbiters for Alex. Yeah.
Yeah, it's over.
He has 2 arbiters left though, actually.
Yeah, one's at the bottom right.
And one's in the main base too. Okay.
Yeah, if he loses this base at the top right, it's over. The Terran's army's too nice.
Yeah. He does do a small recall of Zealots right here. He's got a storm mode, good amount of the army right there.
Wow.
Wait. Wow, really good control by Alex right there, but not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough indeed. What a crazy, crazy, crazy game. I think this one sole DT is gonna actually take out these tanks right here, possibly.
Wow.
Got a scan. DT fell.
Wow,
He keeps on recalling. If only if he used all that energy to start stasis fielding tanks.
But he doesn't have any more units, does he? Or does he have a get? And he really has no minerals either.
No,
Yeah.
I was more or less thinking like in the earlier part of the game, if he used all that energy on them, they could have just stasis fielded. But
yeah, Alex is down to what, 45 units, but the Terran still got an active base. Yeah, that's the only thing going for him right now is his active base. And Protoss has like 3 units. Well, he has 4 zones.
36 to 57 supply.
Brutal. And this has got to suck for Alex. Like, you know, he might be the more superior skilled player, but he's in a position right now where it's just, there's no way he can come back, and that sucks.
This is when you just start playing and you start getting a headache, because it's like, oh my god, it's like what do you do? It's
Yeah, and he's probably really pissed because if this had something to do with like level 15 versus level 7 points or something like that, he must have been super pissed to lose that many points.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, what a noob. You know? Shit. Yeah, Alex would have been super mad after this loss. Yeah, I don't know. I'd almost times 2 it at this point. Yeah, and the Terran's just surrounding this last base. Alex, I don't know what Alex thinks he can do. He's got 3 units and some ARBs. Is this one of those 3-hour games that goes on forever, Fitz?
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever seen the world's longest game on iCup?
No,
3-hour game?
No.
Oh my god, it is horrible. It's like 2 units. One guy has like that Zerg unit that shoots purple stuff.
Purple stuff?
Yeah, what is that unit
A Devour?
called?
My favorite unit, my favorite unit.
Yeah, one guy's got a Devour and another guy's got a Lurker. And every base is mined out. And neither of them will GG and leave the game because it's like worth so many ladder points. It's the craziest game ever. It's 3 hours long.
How long is the rep file?
Fuck, I don't even know, man. People downloaded it too and sat through it. It's like 2 hours of waiting for somebody to leave, basically.
I feel like we should cast that.
No, dude.
At like 16 times, though. Alright, Legendary just leaves. Well,
no GG.
Well, that kind of sucks. But apparently, Terran's still in this game for whatever reason.
We're leaving. GG.
I don't know, man. I feel like we should wait for I love. Yeah, let's just quit. There's nothing left in this game.
He's still mining his base. Oh, you left? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, great game by both players here. We'll see if we do any more casting, guys. Thanks for watching again, and rate, comment, subscribe. Peace, guys.